Suicide. According to the dictionary, it's defined as the act of taking one's own life. I suspect I'll go through life without ever attempting to commit suicide. Not because of some moral conflict, but as the result of a far more fundamental reason. But let's save this discussion for some other time, because right now, this girl is about to jump. The navy blue ribbon of a first year flutters gently in the wind. This is where the progression in a story takes two strongly diverging paths. Down one path, the protagonist actively participates in the story and aids its progression. Down the other, the protagonist remains passive and allows the story to carry itself. I clearly belonged in the second category, but for some odd reason, I chose to follow the first path.
Excuse me?
I'll admit what exactly I chose to say in that moment, but
More importantly, someone who looks as good in glasses as you do just can't die!
with those words, I laid my heart bare before her. And then, I poured every emotion in my body into my final words.
What I'm trying to say is I love glasses!
How unpleasant. You were no match for me.
Pardon me, but do you think that you could do something about that? Pretty please.
Just what on earth are you exactly?
That's what I should be asking you.
And that is how I met Mirai Kuriyama. But if that was the extent of our relationship, it would probably be impossible for stories to exist in this world of ours. Could you put these glasses on?
孤独な頬を濡らすけど夜明けの気配が静かに満ちて私を空へ招くよ希望が彼方で待ってるそうだよ行くよ迷いながらも君を探すたびすれ違う意識手がくれたいね捕まえるよしっかり求め合う心それは夢の証願いを受け止めるたびに惹かれてく悲しい日々はもういらない互いを受け止めて生きる喜びにきっと二人目覚めるよ迷いながらも君を見つけたよ
A dismembered body, huh?
Just because you kill characters off in the most gruesome way possible doesn't mean it's going to draw people in.
Well, what do you think the readers would go for?
I think that readers are more interested in the characters' actions and the logic behind them. Personally, I hate it when a writer decides to dismember someone just because they thought it would be cool. Is this better?
Yes, it's fine. Akihito, your senpai and the literary club put their hearts and souls into those scraps of paper. It's rude for you to toy with them like that.
Why is it that I didn't sense a shred of sincerity in what you said just now?
Can you really blame me? You went up to our advisor and bragged about how we'd hit volume 150 without our next anthology. And now we're stuck doing this. Given the current state of our club, you should have known that she was going to tell you to make this commemorative issue a compilation of our club's best works.
That's because you're the one who told me to go talk to her.
How about this one? It's a mystery with a weak motive and a clumsy scientific investigation with an obvious twist.
Do you really have to ask? Just hurry and throw it out already.
This one's a fairy tale, but the premise sounds entertaining.
What's the title?
Red Riding takes off her hood.
How will anyone know who she is?
Mirai Kuriyama?
Probably.
You better not be trying to use her as an excuse to dump all of this work onto me.
I'll be back in just a sec.
Ow, 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 ow.
Huh? Fancy meeting you here, Kuriyama.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Coincidence, huh? Yeah, right! Do you really think I'm gonna fall for that?
How unpleasant.
So what were you doing?
I was...
Wiping your glasses like a genie's lamp isn't gonna make an excuse magically appear.
That's not what I was doing at all!
Oh, really? Then why are you stammering so much?
Because you keep throwing around these wild accusations, Senpai!
Don't you think it's about time you just gave up? Like I already told you, I'm immortal. No matter how many times you stab me, cut me, or slice me, you can't kill me.
What are you talking
Don't
about?
play dumb with me! Do you realize how many times you've stabbed me in the past week alone, Kuriyama?
1, 2...
It takes 2 hands to count them all!
Well, it's your fault, Senpai! I've never heard of someone who was possessed by a Yomu and could take countless fatal blows before!
I've already told you! I'm not possessed by a Yomu. I'm half Yomu. I'm a rare entity born from the union between a human and a Yomu, so get it right!
Does it really matter either way?
What's that?
No matter how many times I stab you, nothing changes.
Listen, you, I'm not some video game cannon fodder.
At any rate, as long as I'm a spirit world warrior and you're a Yomu, there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, and that's that. If you'll excuse me. Ah! Oh! Ow, ow, ow!
How'd it go?
No progress.
Akihito.
What is it?
If you don't work harder, your dream of me confessing my true feelings for you on graduation day will never come true.
And since when did that become my dream?
Oh, did you want to confess to me instead?
That's not what I meant! The whole idea was way off base to begin with!
Well, excuse me. I forgot you're an unscrupulous pervert who will go for any girl with a large pair of breasts. I suppose it's no surprise you wouldn't just settle for mine alone, right?
You know, if you don't quit teasing me like it's your hobby, I'm really gonna get angry.
It's less of a hobby and more of a daily routine. Besides, even if it means incurring your wrath, I must complete the duty that has been passed down to me.
Don't give me that! It's bullying and you know it!
Speaking of, just let her stab you as much as she wants.
Thanks, but no thanks. I may be an immortal, but I can still feel pain. Just thinking about having my insides gouged out over and over again makes me cringe.
Is that so? I would think that a masochistic freak such as you would be having the time of his life.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't call me that. Why is she being so persistent? It doesn't make sense.
You really have no idea?
Well, if I had to guess... Is it love? Are all my dreams finally coming true? Has a bespectacled beauty really fallen head over glasses for me?
I know I'm asking for a lot, but could you please keep your sick fantasies to yourself? Well, at any rate,
Huh?
you would do well to avoid any further interactions with Mirai Kuriyama.
Why is that?
My family, the Nase family, has jurisdiction over all spirit world warriors in this district. Consider it friendly advice. You'd be a fool not to listen.
Aren't you getting tired of this? Doing the same thing every single day?
Senpai, I was wondering something. Why is it that you always stay so late after school?
Because it'd suck if I went home earlier and you attacked me in front of the other students.
There's no need for you to worry about that. I made sure that we'd be alone.
Well, isn't that thoughtful of you? You know, I've never heard of anyone manipulating their blood and using it as a sword.
Probably because amongst all the other Spirit World warriors, we were loathed as a cursed clan.
Why is that?
I suspect it's because we were too powerful. While all Spirit World warriors possess powers to some degree, powerful ones are considered a threat to be eliminated. As a result, my entire clan died off, leaving me as the only survivor.
What a horrible story.
Do you think so? I think that it's actually a rather common one. It's time for us to commence our battle.
Okay, fine. But there's something I'd like to ask you first. What are you so hung up on me for? Here we go.
Hey, why are you running away from me?
I'm not running away! This is a tactical retreat! At this point, it's pretty obvious there's no way I can beat you!
I don't believe this! Wait, Senpai!
Did I lose her?
Ah! Where did you even come from? Yeah, eat this! And this!
You made me kill the bucket! Really?
As much as I enjoy the time we spend together, I think that's enough for one day. What is this, a horror movie?
It's dark! Senpai, what did you do?
You're wearing a bucket. Wanna grab something to eat?
Senpai!
A Yomu.
You're right.
Move it!
I think a part of our club activities include running.
Damn it! Sorry about that, Kanbara. I hate to ask, but could you do me a favor and give the cleaners a call? You were planning to call them anyway, weren't you? Later!
Who was that?
Shizuku Ninomiya, also known as Miss Nino. She's another Spirit World warrior. She's kind of famous around here.
Oh, I see.
You've never defeated a Yomu?
I wouldn't go that far, but it's close to zero.
Some Spirit World warrior.
I've already told you. My entire clan was wiped out because of its ability to manipulate and weaponize our blood. That's why I've been avoiding Yomu. I thought if I stayed away from them, I could keep my powers hidden. Besides,
Besides what?
it's nothing.
So, you decided I'm a Yomu and mustered up your courage and attacked me, is that it?
And then when you finally spoke up and said that you were immortal, I knew that no matter how many times I stabbed you, you wouldn't die. Besides, I never fought one, so I needed the practice.
Hold it. Are you saying you've been using me for practice this whole time?
So what if I did? You've got nothing to lose.
I do too! My heart can't take much more of this! I told you, I can still feel pain! Do you have any idea how bad being stabbed hurts? You can't do whatever you want to me just because I'm immortal! That's discrimination!
The other customers can hear you.
Not a problem. I've already checked to make sure no one else is around.
Thank you for waiting. Here are the additional burrito, mole poblano, and chili con carne sets you ordered. Enjoy your meal.
You ordered more food?
You're being
If
unpleasant.
anyone's unpleasant, it's you. First, you used me as a practice dummy, and then you have the nerve to leech dinner off me?
Leech? Wasn't this the term for our agreement? I won't challenge you to any more fights today in exchange for you treating me to dinner this evening.
Judging from the way you said that, are you gonna attack me again tomorrow?
That's the plan.
It's true that Yomu possess humans and take lives. But for a spirit world warrior, a majority of them aren't that hard to deal with. At the very least, they should be better practiced than stabbing me.
I'm aware of that.
Now why don't you go after them? Kuriyama!
Thank you for dinner. I'm aware of that.
I wonder what her deal is.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, be sure to eat up.
Eating here today, Kanbara?
Yeah, I thought I'd switch things up. Well, this is different. We hardly ever meet in the cafeteria.
You make it sound as if I normally hide out in the club room like some kind of friendless hermit.
Am I wrong?
Very well then. I won't deny it. I'm leading a pathetic school life where I eat in the bathroom all by myself, and my childhood friend Akihito is the only one who will take my abuse day after day.
Hold it. Is it just me, or are you trying to imply that I'm even more pathetic than you are?
Now then, it's time we moved on to the main agenda.
Don't think this is over just because you changed the subject.
I won't be attending our club meeting today.
You called me down here just so you could tell me that?
Right. So right now I'm just talking to myself. Got it?
Yeah.
And do you think you can keep quiet too? Well, can you?
Which do you want?
The Nase family is keeping an eye on Mirai Kuriyama.
Why?
Throughout the generations, the leader of this land has been considerably unwelcoming and conservative.
What's that supposed to mean?
Cut all further interactions with Mirai Kuriyama immediately. Despite my saying that, you're still going to get involved with her, aren't you?
Probably. But hey, I'm an immortal, remember? No matter what happens, it's not like I'll die.
Are you sure about that?
So, planning to stab me again today? I'd rather try talking to you instead.
Here you go. That'll be 390 yen.
I've got it here somewhere. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine, really.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Well, I was wondering if there was a reason why you decided to come to this town.
Not particularly. Why do you ask?
To be honest, it's because someone warned me not to get involved with you. Kuriyama.
So what? I don't care. I'm used to people hating me. See? People flame me on my blog all the time.
Whoa, that's bad.
I know, right?
Kidding. I was just kidding, I swear. I'll look you up later and back you up online. Oh boy, this will be so much fun. Hey, wait, back to the reason why we're here. There's really not some reason you're here?
Even if there was. Do you really think I'd tell you?
So in other words, you do have a reason.
I won't fall for any loaded questions.
Why don't you just go eat that at home? What's up? Is there some reason why you can't go back to your apartment?
Of course not. Well, what would make you think something like that?
You're an open book.
And you're unpleasant.
Is it because you weren't able to pay your rent this month?
Somehow I managed to make the full payment.
Is your apartment so full of garbage you can't even get in?
I keep it spotless.
Then could there be a Yomu in your apartment?
Don't be Really? I mean, what are the odds that the room I just moved into also just happens to have a Yomu living in it?
I see. Well, I've heard that a Spirit World Warrior's powers can attract Yomu.
Well, wait just 1 minute. Where do you think you're going?
I'll give you a hand, so let's go get it. Beat it and you'll get paid. Plus, once you've grown more confident in yourself, I won't have to worry about you practicing on me anymore.
I can't.
And why not?
Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of taking its life.
Then why don't you quit being a Spirit World Warrior?
If I could actually do that? If I could quit, I would have a long time ago! I tried to quit! I tried to lead a normal life. Tried to quit being a Spirit World Warrior. Tried to quit fighting Yomu. But no matter what, I can't escape the cursed blood flowing through my veins. This power, it's not normal.
I'm the same.
Wait right here, please.
Any changes?
Not in particular, but,
Get ready. Kuriyama, there!
I missed it!
Down!
Yomu.
静寂の切り裂きを訪れたのは必然としての開口僕らのために後悔はないが常に映る君のそう目を取って美しく咲いた誰かの生命に溶ける花ね君にも見えるだろうきっと重ねた過ち塗り替えよう何度でもいざ繰り返してくスタートライン過去とは違う明日を光だけの希望を描くスタートラインI never say goodbye いつだってそうさ
Kuriyama, aren't you going to join a club?
I don't have time for it.
How about you join the literary club?
I'll pass.
Huh? But why?
I don't care to interact with other people.